My name is Sarah Ellis, and I've been sober for going on 3 years now. I was born and raised here in Eden. Basically grew up wrapped around my dad's finger. Wherever he was, I was. Me and my sisters were always extremely close growing up. My parents worked numerous jobs to provide for my sisters and I, and thankfully I had my grandmother to help raise me and my sisters. My grandma was a huge part of my life and truly helped to mold me into the person that I am today. She picked me and my sisters up from school, cooked dinner for us every night. On Fridays was always with us at the ball games to watch my dad coach. I lost her in 9th grade, and life truly was not the same after that, at least family-wise. So I went on to high school, had a great time. I was always a social butterfly, always doing stuff on the weekends, whether it was going to football games, basketball games, being involved in sports. Sarah was always doing something. That's just what I like to do. I like to be involved. But then as high school went on, I kind of got in, not like with the wrong crowd, but I got interested in the wrong things. I'd always been boy crazy, always wanted a boyfriend. I had one my senior year. We broke up, and then college started, and that's kind of when like the wild party phase of me came out, and there was absolutely no stopping me whatsoever. Wherever there was a party, Sarah was there. Normally the life of the party in a way. Not really that that's the best trait to have, it's not. It led me into wanting relationships with men that I truly had no business being with. I got into my first real relationship in 2015, and my relationships honestly are what in a way led me into the addiction that I had. They were a downward spiral of me and my mental health, my physical health, my just overall well-being, from being cheated on and verbally abused, mentally abused, physically abused. It was just a ricochet of events, and this was going on for probably about 6 years with 3 different men. It was just like my self-worth was diminished. I tried to cope by using and truly was in denial about the person that I had become. I didn't think that I needed help. My parents tried to get me help, and I didn't think that I needed it. But then some things happened. I got caught stealing. That was also a big part of the addiction that I had on top of using. I thought it was the worst thing that could have happened to me, but it was the best thing that could have happened to me. From that moment, that is when the recovery started. September 23rd, 2021. Was in detox for 6 days and then went to Solus Christus for 2 months. Genesis was not where I wanted to be. I refused. I was like, no. We can have our plans, but the Lord determines our steps. And the Lord had other plans. And on December 20th, 2021, I walked through those doors at Genesis Ministries. By the grace of God, it was the hardest thing that I had ever went through, but the biggest blessing for my life. I learned a lot about myself in that time, and I still think about being here every day of my life, somehow, some way. I think about Genesis, and the impact that it had on me, and just the things that I remember, and the things that I still do, the habits that I picked up. It's just amazing to see what life can be like when we just say, you know what, God, I'm just going to let you take over. We had goals that we made, and I wanted to work at Dayspring. I'm currently still an employee there, and I have always wanted to become an esthetician, and I'm currently enrolled. It gets me emotional when I say it, but enrolled at NC Skincare Academy, where I am becoming an esthetician. And I will be a certified licensed esthetician by January of 2025. That is a very big blessing. And just to be able to still be working, and hopefully by next year I will be working for a business where I will be practicing my services, and yeah, and just seeing where it takes me and living out my dream. So, yeah.